Hello. What's up, big dog? I'm over here with T in the shop.
Yeah, we're back. Appreciate it.
Oh, okay. Probably about another hour. Yeah, I see T over here, too light to fight and too thin to win.
Man, I'm stuck at 228.
Oh, for real?
I ain't broke the barrier.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, we up here, Gil.
He not here?
All right. He said he on his way up here.
I can't break the barrier. I'm stuck. 228, 229. I don't know. But I don't know.
You, yeah, right now I went back up. I fluctuate between 215 and 220. I go back and forth.
Dang. That's good too. That's where I want to be at.
That's where I want to stay at. And then I've been buffing like 4-5 times a week. So
You back on the program.
Yeah.
See, I got sick that week. So I'm still trying to I'm back working out. I lost a little strength that week, so my strength ain't all the way where it's at.
Yeah,
I know where we're supposed to be at. And I can tell too, that one week I was tore up.
Yeah.
But if I want to get down to like that, I just want to see what the 215 look like.
Yeah, I've been on it.
Look
Man.
like.
Shit, working out. When I go pick him up from his academy, I just work out while I'm there and get me and how I feel right now, I'm just throwing weight around. I'll be having energy once I get in there. I can work out for like a shift. I can go in there 8 hours if I wanted to and just work out.
So you just work at that facility?
Yeah, when I go up there to get him, I do.
Hey, we still celebrate Women's International Month. You know, we celebrate women. I don't know, sir got some, an influential woman in your life. We still shout out all the moms, grandmothers, the big mamas that's still around, aunties, man, shout out. We celebrate women all month.
No doubt.
Shout out. So we know, I got another question I'm gonna ask sir. You know, we just all around the world, we got Easter coming up. Some people were taught different things about Easter. Then you have those, the believers who do celebrate the resurrection. Then you just have those churchgoers that just come on Easter.
On Easter, yeah.
So what you gotta say about that, sir? What you know, we got Easter coming up. You smiling?
That's why I never go to church on Easter, man. Man, you gonna see somebody ain't been to church in ages just pop up with that new on. Ain't nowhere to park. Hey man.
Christmas and Easter.
Everybody got their own struggles, man. I ain't gonna knock it one way or the other, man.
Yeah.
And everybody have their different relationships with God. I've always been a person that didn't feel like I had to go to church to have my relationship with God. I went, and then a lot of churches I went to, it was always, the leader of the church was always on some different type of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just leave it at that. It was things that I knew that made it hard for me to listen to the person that he was. And I understand that you're there for the message, but at the same time, it's like, it's hard for me to listen to certain people when I know what you do and I know what you're doing, so I just try to keep my I cut out the middleman, just keep my relationship with me and God,
You're not opposed to that though, right?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. Like I said, everybody has their different struggles, their different paths, and it's more than one way to do something. You could be spiritual without being super religious.
Without doing who?
Without being super religious, you can still be spiritual. You don't have to bang a set.
Hey,
I grew up in the old school churches with the come as you are's and with the older the older congregation. I grew up with the older people, so
yeah. It's definitely a different.
Oh, it's a big difference. I used to, when I was younger, you used to come to church. You go to church for the choir and listen to the songs. Now, I was getting to church late on purpose to miss the choir, so just so I could hear the word and get up out of there. Because I'm at the age now. I don't need to hear all the remixes, and
Crazy.
I don't need to hear the trap version of This Little Light of Mine. I need you know what I'm saying. I just want to get the message and get up out of there.
Hey, you're crazy for that one.
Yeah, man.
The trap version for This Little Light of Mine.
Yeah, man. Things done changed, man. And I understand you got to do what you got to do to reach the masses, especially to reach the young kids. That's just not my get down. I'm old fashioned when it comes to that. I'm old, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting older now, so I like the traditional way, I guess.
Yeah, I feel that I feel it's still, like you said, it's up for us to hold fast to the new generation, because they didn't give up on us. So I know a lot of things have changed, a lot of different situations, different people, but I feel it's still necessary to kind of fellowship around like-minded people. Still learn the word. It's a lot. In church we was taught how to respect people. We was taught a lot of foundational characteristics. Just about learning the word and how to carry it on in life. I know it's a generation that it's not important.
Yeah.
It's not a priority, and I feel it's necessary to it's a necessity of life, because it instruct. I feel it's somewhere for everybody. It's a place for everyone. It's a leader, pastor, preacher, teacher, whatever, evangelist. But I feel it's definitely needed.
It's a foundation.
Yeah.
It's definitely a foundation. Like these kids, look at the environment today, man. Like these kids don't believe anything. They don't believe in anything. So they think there's no consequences to anything they do. Like we were coming up, we believed in heaven and hell, and if you ain't doing right, this is where you're gonna go, and if you ain't.
Yeah.
And that kept you from doing stupid stuff. These kids, man, they have no well, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of the kids that are doing, out there in these streets like that, they have no conscience, man, and they just
worship money. That's it,
man, because that's what they're being taught to, worship, man. Just look at all their influences, man. And they have influences everywhere they go. Anything you get, cameras, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, everything, and the influences.
Negative, bro. That's what I see.
Everything, man. Like when we would go, just look at the small thing. We was growing up. If you wanted to see somebody get killed, they had like the little faces of death. Remember the VHSs, the faces of death, and they were like, on a black market in the hood, like, somebody get shot or something. Now you could just go on YouTube and just. You could just go on Instagram, you could just go on whatever, and they see so much death and murder. Even in the video games, everything is murder, murder, death, death, kill, kill. And we wondering why they glorify it.
Yeah.
You got 6-year-olds playing Grand Theft Auto and what's the other one? The military game?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, Call of Duty and stuff, man. I had kids telling me every bullet you could think of because they play Call of Duty. And I'm like, how you know about these guns, dog?
Yeah.
What's going on?
What's up, Jim?
Yeah, man, them influences, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's definitely a lot of bad.
And we grew up, even our gang members was going to vacation Bible study. You know what I'm saying? You had to.
Yeah, you had to.
Yeah.
It was mandatory.
Because we live with our grandmamas, you know what I'm saying? So you had to go to church.
Yeah.
At least on Sunday.
Yeah. You had to go. It was mandatory if you went out all night.
Yeah.
But if your friends spent the night, y'all getting up for church in the morning.
Yeah.
That was mandatory.
You going there. And the women of our age still like that, man. They get up after coming from the club, and you see them at church, they be the ones with the club little stamp on their hand.
Hey, that's back in the day. They don't go about that.
They get up.
We know where you was at last night.
Uh-huh.
You got that stamp right on it.
But she got up and got the word in too, though.
All-nighter.
All-nighter.
Hey, that's facts.
Man.
Hey, that's funny. Dang.
But yeah, now, man. It's
Yeah.
not enforced, so they only learning from the music and what they see. They're not learning from someone actually giving them a lesson from something that that's a standard, that's a foundation.
So at that point, so who is you gotta start at home then, right?
Yeah. I mean, with anything though, like you can't give your kid the choice because they're kids, so they're gonna make kid decisions. They're gonna do what feels good. I didn't want to go to church when I was a kid. I was told you had to go to church, and that's what it was. And from not wanting to be there and sitting there, you learned little lessons throughout the years that you still go by today. You know what I'm saying? At that time, you didn't understand it, but as you got older, it made more sense to you.
Yeah, I mean, certain times you made it, maybe you didn't want to go, but I developed the sense where I wanted to go. I had fun at church. We went around playing tag.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to go to one of those churches that have kids your age there and all that stuff.
You know, you got your little church back in the day. You know, everybody like each other. You know, church. I mean, when you little, and you know, everybody in the neighborhood, like you said, everybody.
Sunday school and all that.
Yeah, Sunday school. Yeah. You getting called on. You high. You eating now laters in the back of the church. You on the usher board. All that. You know.
I remember we used to sneak out and go to Fantastic around the corner and grab some fries.
Yeah.
And come back, bro. Yeah.
On me with a bag of fries. Yeah. And everything tastes good in church because you be hungry.
What? let your grandmama slide you a peppermint.
Oh,
you
yeah,
like,
church candy.
This right on time.
Everything tastes good.
Yeah, that's
you
fact.
Sneaking, eating it so the usher don't see you. You know, it ain't.
Get your whole pocket full of now letters.
Yep. That was everything.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Times have changed, man.
Yeah. I mean, but shoot, somebody got to carry on that legacy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Somebody. And now, like you say, it's crazy because I know all these kids, you know, some kids got good opportunity, they gonna make it. But man, I'll be like I said, I'll be going to church on Sunday and I'll be seeing everybody at the hill. You know, it be more kids at the hill than be in church.
Yeah.
It be the 50 deep, 50, 60 deep. And I'm like, man, it's crazy.
Playing on Monday. Playing on Monday.
Oh, nice.
He said nice.
That's great energy. I love walking in here. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Am I on camera? Man, this boy high cool. Hello. Coolness, you got in the gym. What's up, guys?
Big dog, what's up, baby?
Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up, man?
You got an even? I ain't never seen you with an even.
Because I did.
No taper.
He said I
I don't trust myself with that. That's why I'm gonna see you later, though. Don't worry.
You ain't gonna sit in for a minute? You about to start working out?
I'm gonna just say what up real quick. I'll be back.
Yep. Oh yeah, that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it started at home. I feel we still, like I said, we still need to instruct. I feel it's still a church home for everybody. It might, you know, if you searching, I definitely feel it's definitely needed. If you know, just like anything else you do, you building your relationship. You know, it's a necessity to building your relationship. That's what I think.
Like you said, it's a search involved because you got to find a home that's aligned with what you know, how you get down and what you believe.
Yeah.
And if you can't rock with, the pastor messing with everybody in the congregation, or the, what I'm saying, the deacons hitting on the choir member, sometimes you don't want to be around that type of stuff.
No, you're right.
So you gotta find an environment where that's not the case.
Yeah.
And that's people that's on the same path and at the same, the same mindset as you. Because that can turn a lot of people off. That turned me off for a long time. A bunch of scandals in the church and all that stuff. And you're like, man, why am I coming here to be around? And I understand what the church, the church is full of sinners, but at the same time, you don't want to. You got to be in the mood to deal with that at my age, dog. Like I don't want to hear about who messing with who and who getting fat. You know what I'm saying? I want to come in and get the word and be about my business. Be on my way.
Yeah. I feel if you truly seeking, I feel God has sent you somewhere that where you can be fed spiritually and get your mind right. Keep developing that relationship, your personal relationship. I mean, that's if you really seeking. I feel I feel it's somewhere for everyone. You know, ain't no spot perfect. Congregation, church, big, mega, small. You know, everybody got their little hiccups and people make mistakes, but you would know, like, if you sinking, you would know, like, okay, this in line with God, and you know, it's almost 9 days now. You can see, you know, people been getting exposed, and you can see, like, okay, yeah, this is spirit-filled church, or this, I like this leader, yeah, he sent. You know, we gotta have discernment too. You know, some people, they be going to churches for different reasons now. Oh, I go here, mega church, or I do this.
Yeah, so I can't.
My pastor this, you know.
I was always taught you go where you need it. So that's why I never was at no giant mega church. You know, we went to like the little hole in the wall churches on the corner. But you know, I think with anything, if you're taught young, you'll always come back. Like, you know, on your worst days, you know, like on my worst days, I done went and just walked into a church and sat in the back, you know, in the back just to be in the presence, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what you get from it. Well, you know what you're trying to get from it. And if it's just to be around it, you know.
Yeah.
You know, at bad times, that's something that can be, you know, taken from it, you know. But you know what it's for, you know, and you know if you need it, it's there, you know.
Yeah.
When you can get to it, but it's all kind of ways to get to church now. You can watch on your laptop, you know what I'm saying? You can have church at your house, you know. But
hey, when we invite Sir, First Providence Missionary Baptist Church, 801 East Hill Street, and that's the homie, so he can come see me, come visit us. Yeah, then I'm gonna hold you to that then. And I'm speaking this Sunday, Tyler. This Sunday, I'm speaking 11 o'clock. Y'all, I'm inviting y'all now, man. CutToTheConvo. Y'all can pull up. 11 o'clock.
What's the name of the church again, T?
First Providence.
Where's that?
It's on Hill and Olive, right on the east side. You coming off Atlantic, make a left on
Long Beach?
Yeah, Long Beach, yep.
Hill and Olive.
Hill and Olive, yep.
Okay.
Yellow church on the corner. So you already know you welcome to pull up.
Hey, man,
I ain't busy.
man. I've been telling. I'm gonna take the boys to church, man, and just start, you know, getting them back to that foundation.
We got children's church, and you know, my dad, you know, my pastor. So you already know you always welcome. At least if you ain't busy, you come support your boy, come check your boy out.
Yeah, no, I really do need to get back to it, dog. It's like a void. I feel like it's a void there.
And it's youth there, you know. It's all kind of especially the men.
Yeah,
we need it. I'm telling you that just from growing up as a kid, and we are needed. These role models, you know, even when we was in church back in the day, it used to be hookups. Like they had good jobs. They said, I'm gonna hook you, go take this class, and I'm gonna plug it in. It was a resource center.
Yeah,
it was a big resource center. Like somebody had connection everywhere, and it's still like that. And that's, you know. We instruct the youth, and like I said, like I know you personally, we just need it, bro. Our presence make a difference.
Yeah, no
especially
doubt.
with the male role models, not just in our culture, but everywhere. But in our culture, they so distracted and detoured off for the wrong.
Yeah.
They see the glory in the wrong thing first before they come back to doing what's right.
Yeah.
Because like you said, all the outside distractions. But just from me to you, we need it. It's needed. And I think just the timing, even with you, just opening up and talking about that. It's wherever, you know, God do see you need it. Because I know you personally, and I know, you know, the influence you got to have on your own sons and kids' life.
Yeah, I got to start making some time. This boy's schedule is so dang. This boy is 7 days a week something. You know what I'm saying? So I got to make the time or find a service, you know, at the right time. Cause
I know you be busy.
He be busy. I be trying to sleep, man. Like, he got games Saturday and Sunday, training Monday through Friday, school Monday through Friday. Yeah, we got to figure it out, man. We got to figure it out. But I appreciate the invitation.
Yeah.
That's definitely something.
You know me, so you know me personally, and I know you like you know. So you know I ain't even know the funny stuff.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's needed, man. The positive role models, and then godly role models at that. You have an influence. I know, because I know you. Leader, you know, like that's what I was thinking about earlier when we was talking about how church was. Just like school, we had DARE programs.
Oh yeah.
It was DARE. We say no to drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
And I had this conversation with somebody last week. Just because they don't push that now, don't mean that we can't continue to.
Yeah.
It was big back in our, when we was coming up, say no to drugs and alcohol. And that, of course, that's out the window.
Yeah.
Everything you see is centered around that.
Yeah.
Money, sex, drugs, and alcohol. And it's like, just because they stop pushing that, don't mean that we stop telling the truth. Because the influence. It's been professional athletes that lost their lives, other people that lost their lives.
You seen the outcome. Yeah, you seen the outcome from it.
Yeah. They act like it's positive, just we know it sells. We know what sells and what makes money.
Yeah.
And everybody, act like they didn't know something when something happened. Oh, I didn't know. You knew. You just didn't think it would happen or end up like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, it's strategically done too.
Yeah.
Designed to fail.
Yeah. We gotta continue to push that positive narrative. Because the outside world, boy, they gonna lead you to a dark tunnel and with no road, no light.
They say following man in a world of right and wrong, they lead you astray every time.
What? What?
Every time.
Nah, but definitely, man. I know we celebrate women, but like James Brown say, this is a man's world. But then he also said it'd be nothing without a woman. But it's a man's world, ladies. But shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to the late great James Brown, man. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all though. We appreciate all the hey, tap in, man. Chat. Tap in with us. We appreciate your comments, your suggestions, your questions, man. We here. Tap in. You got any questions? We live. Cut to the convo. The conversations cut deep, where the script is unscripted. Live and uncut, man. Y'all like, share, comment, join us, man. We here every Friday, 10 a.m. to 12, live, man, raw and uncut. Thank y'all, everybody, for the love and support, man. We just growing here for the community. Hopefully we shed some light, or you can learn something that you didn't know, or have a question, or see a different perspective, and and see what really go on in the real barbershop. Real conversations, real talk, real people from all over, professionals of all sorts, kids and adults from all different ages. It's no place in the community where you get everybody in one place at one time. The believer, the non-believer, the black, the brown, the white, man, everything, man. It comes to the barbershop. So every blue collar, white collar job, man, whatever you call it, we all come to the barbershop, and have shed some light on each other, and just to chill out and have a good conversation and congregate, man, and just have a good time to be in a positive environment. So, hey, y'all tap in with us, man. It's appreciated, man. We trying to give back to the community and do something positive for everybody, man. So everybody feel free. We still got some good stuff coming, man. Got my boy Sir. Hey, we in here, man. We in here. Got Tyler in here. We in here. It's Friday. Another day. New blessings. That's cool, Tyler?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Yes, sir. So yeah, man, y'all keep working on that foundation. Let's start at home. We gotta continue to, and we still living. We gotta continue to guide these youth. They need us. Like you said, somebody prayed for us. Somebody gave us a helping hand. We didn't get here by ourselves. So we got to continue to have a heart for the youth, because they're faced with, they are faced with things we weren't faced with, but they also have a lot of opportunity as well. So we got to continue to guide them and instruct, and they will listen. A young kid or young child will mimic what they see at home or what they see in general. So you got to guide them and instruct them. So mothers, fathers, uncles, brothers, stepmoms, stepdads, man, let's continue. God, brothers and sisters, let's continue to, mold the youth and instill in them what they need. Because if we don't teach them, the world, they're gonna learn from that world, and it ain't gonna be fair. So, yep.
Indeed.
Even if it means coming to the barbershop, you get to learn a whole lot at the barbershop.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, man, we're just thankful. TGIF. And these, like I said, the youth, and it's a lot of youth that's just passing away young, just from costly mistakes. Just mistakes that can be done differently. It's some things that is going to happen naturally, but it's some things that that don't have to happen just from our choices and decisions that I just read about or seen just from a very bad choice. So let's just continue to guide them and instruct. You know, I believe they'll listen. They're very smart and intelligent. We just got to take the time out, like we was taught.
Indeed.
So what form of you know, I know Jay and King and everybody good kids. So what form of discipline when they do?
Oh, I mean, well, at this age now, is more stern talking.
Okay.
You know, when they were younger, they wasn't spared to ride. You know,
We talking
you know
about
what I'm
that,
saying?
yeah.
So, no, but because of that, I don't have to no more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They know what consequences are. They know. Jay called me from school, Dad, okay, look, you're gonna see something today, but this is what happened, and woo-woo, you know what I'm saying? So they understand, or when they teachers say, I'm gonna call your father, it's a whole different reaction to, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna call your moms, you know,
Yeah.
so, but from that, you know, they say with spirit of ride, spoil the child.
Yeah, that's what
And
they say.
I'm thankful that my kids aren't spoiled.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they understand that there's consequences to everything they do. You know, whether it be good or bad, you know, there's a consequence to everything they do.
Right, that's right.
And so now it's just more of talking. We can have conversations. You know, I've done the trench work. Now it's just, you know, it's more storytelling and lesson learning.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good.
And but you got to constantly remind them, hey, you don't be around this type of person, and watch who you're around, and don't do this and don't do that, because they hear you. You know, they might not look like they hear you, but they hear you. And because of that, my sons continue to make some great decisions, and I'm thankful for that. Because I work with them other type of kids too, you know, that don't have that father figure or that, you know, that foundation, and they make their own, you know, they're making those type of decisions that, like I said, feel good to them, but not good for them.
Yeah.
And there's places for people like that, you know.
So
That's real talk, man.
And they don't run out of cells.
You gotta really watch who you talk to, who you hang with.
Man.
Who you hang with, they're gonna be their enemies gonna be your enemies.
Well, we was always taught, you know, show me your crowd, and I tell you who you are.
Yeah.
How'd you before you leave, Tyler? How'd you navigate making those decisions? I remember when you said you used to, you know, not down in the east side, when you used to catch the bus to Poly, and how you used to sometimes get banged on and.
Bro, Rob, banged on. This is, bro, you gotta just keep going, bro. You gotta keep fighting, bro. You're gonna go through all them obstacles, but don't never give up. That's all I can say. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like having people in your corner, like you and your family, my mom's, that got me through everything. So
Yeah.
but
So what advice before you leave can you give to the youth that maybe, I know you raised by a single mom and been successful in life, you grew up, you know, on the east side, and you navigated, and God bless you. So what advice to somebody that maybe facing saying that, you know, you can give maybe a youth of today, a young athlete or just a young student?
just be patient. Keep working hard, be patient. That's all you can do. Like I said, it might not come when you want it, but it's gonna be on time, bro.
That's right.
No matter what. It might not be
No doubt.
what you want, but God got a plan for you. So just keep fighting, don't get down. Don't go into the world, because it's all camouflage, it's fake love out there, bro.
Yeah.
Stay home with your family, some good people, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, hey, shout out Tyler. Yeah.
Alright, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
What's wrong with you, What's wrong with
Hey, where Juice at?
What's going on?
What up, She? I think I got one more.
Alright, go.
Let me see where he at.
All right, baby. Be
See
safe.
what time did I tell you, She?
11.
It's 11, dang.
I got plenty, dog.
Oh. Who's Juice?
What time
Oh, you
start?
ready, Juice?
You got ready.
What time you starting on Sunday? 10:45, same time?
11?
11 o'clock?
Church started 11, yeah.
Alright.
I be forgetting which Juice, you how old?
25.
You 20, how old are you, She?
22.
So what,
Oh,
what,
23.
what
He's old, 23.
generation is that?
Forgot.
I don't know all
I
the
have no idea.
They considered
what?
Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or, I don't know if we're in the same generation. I don't know.
25?
Yeah. I might be. I think I might
I'll be getting them mixed up. So what y'all face with? What's some of the major things y'all face with, She? Like major distractions coming from you. You said you 23.
Yeah.
So what's a major distraction in y'all generation? Would you say that you noticed? You gotta grab that mic too, She. Cause we want to hear from the youth. Y'all consider youth. Juice, you a youth.
Yeah. Oh, no, what did you say, bro?
You got another one?
Well,
Hold on, Juice. You got another one? Put that on, Juice. Yeah,
You
you
can
put
clip it or the magnet.
When was you born? What year? 81?
Yeah.
Now, you don't consider the millennials, right?
I'm millennial, yeah.
Wow.
You never, sir.
Yeah,
You the elder of this month.
I'm Gen X.
You look like you 25, but you the elder.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Am I tripping?
Yeah, I'm considered.
Yeah, I'm
I'm considered Generation X. Wow.
You got it.
Distractions. I don't know about him, but I played college in a different country, so a lot of distractions was just dealing with all the outside noise. Like I dealt with a losing season one year. There's just so much talk around the school, and no matter what my performance was like, if the team was losing, it was just like the worst thing.
Yeah.
It was just the worst. Like man, like I hated it. I hated basketball for like a whole year. I hated life for a whole year, really. And I was in different countries. I was in Canada, so it's like I couldn't even talk to nobody. No one could understand. I'm only American. They couldn't understand like me being the American coming up here and losing. I'm like, man, what? This is absolute worst. But
What part of Canada was you?
I was in Vancouver.
Oh yeah, I was in Vancouver for a while.
It was a nice part. That was a good thing. I was in a nice part of this beautiful city, but
Was that BC? Where you at?
BC, British Columbia.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Taper, you?
yeah, I'm doing low taper
Okay.
and trim off the top. I'm doing
Okay, so
low.
low right here.
Yeah.
You keeping the C cup or?
Yeah, you keep it.
All right, go ahead.
But yeah, other than that, I love Canada. I love being out there. But it was a lot of distractions. Obviously, dealing with the girls out there. I was American, so
Yeah.
and me being good at basketball just made everything kind of worse for me. It was a lot. But yeah, that's really like the only thing. I kind of tried to stay to myself, and yeah, just really just use basketball. I can't say I was at a Christian school, so that helped me a lot. Not deal with distractions. I was surrounded by really good people. Like I was surrounded by amazing people out there, so I'm very thankful for that.
But you did have to make some choices, right?
Of course, yeah, of course. But yeah, my team was awesome. I love those guys for sure. Yeah, they're really good people.
Hey, Canada is definitely a culture shock, man.
Super culture.
I played up there in Vancouver for a little bit in BC, and it was something simple like like they don't lock their doors up there, man. Like
They don't
you
lock
frowned
car
upon
doors.
if you lock your door. Like why you locking yourself in your house type thing.
Who gonna check the door though?
Nobody. It ain't, the crime ain't like that up there.
But I'm saying, who gonna check if your door really unlocked?
But I'm saying it's
That's
just something when they see you lock your door, they're like, why are you locking your door? Yeah, just
There ain't no guns. They don't lock their car doors. Even my dorm, like I always kept my key to my dorm. I lock my dorm when I leave. They was like, nobody's gonna go in your room while you're gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm locking my door whenever I leave. Like,
but that's how we program. We
Yeah.
program, somebody gonna do something. It really ain't gonna happen.
Dang. I learned something. I didn't know that.
nah, yeah,
Yeah, man. I was in Vancouver and I was in Calgary for a little bit.
I like Calgary.
Man, we was up in Calgary. We was in training camp, and we playing the game. It was the year that the Lakers played the Nets in the finals.
Okay.
So we up there, we watched the game, and we sit there playing a video game, and we just playing. I'm like, man, we got a whole bunch of time to just chill. You know what I'm saying? And the sun bright as hell. We out there just playing. I look up, and I look at my watch, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. The sun is up at 1 o'clock in the morning. Dog.
That's normal, or that just happened?
Yeah, well, you're at the top, so you know it's during the summertime. It's daytime longer than it is night.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God.
Is it like that now?
Yeah, period. So when
summertime, yeah.
so we went to sleep. We went to sleep, and you waking up thinking you late. The sun is back up at like 4 o'clock. Like it was down for like It was down for like 3-4 hours, man. We like,
Yeah, that's
yeah, it was
different.
crazy. Trying to get used to that. You thinking you have all this time, and the whole time you supposed to be asleep. Yeah, it was a culture shock being up there, man.
Okay. So, Jude, when you say your foundation, you know, I know you personally, dad, preacher, pastor. When you say your foundation played a part?
Yeah, I obviously knew going up there, I knew what I was supposed to do and what I was not supposed to do. Obviously, you still have to make those decisions for yourself
That's fair.
every single time. And those decisions are like critical, bro. Like I've been in, so in Canada, the league I was in, we play back-to-back nights. So we play Friday, Saturday. That's the league.
Okay.
So we play the same team Friday, same team Saturday. So we in a city like Calgary. Calgary is a very popular city.
Okay.
If we in Calgary, we playing Friday, and I'm like, man, like the team get together, like we going out tonight. We play tomorrow, we going out tonight. It's like, wow, like I'm not going to Calgary ever again. I want to see the city.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna play good no matter if I go out or not go out. So I feel like I'm going out. I'm gonna see the city. So sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't.
Okay.
But
You being honest. Okay.
at least I had that experience to see places out Winnipeg, Manitoba, Toronto, Quebec. Like I want to go out and see these
Toronto,
places.
Montreal,
Right,
man.
so-
You have to make a lot of decisions.
Nah, yeah.
Calgary is like the Texas of
Yeah.
Canada. Like they have ranches and horses, and you see all that type of stuff in
Very
Calgary.
cowboyish out there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Is it
Toronto,
diverse out there? What's out there?
Jamaicans, Asians.
Not too many. Like that was the biggest culture shock to me. Like everybody you see as black, black. Like it's a big African culture out there.
Yeah.
So all my teammates,
It's a lot of.
they weren't black like me. They were from Cameroon or they were from
Yeah, a lot of
Rwanda. So, and they come to find out some Africans don't even like black people, like the black culture like that.
Yeah.
Like if they see me wearing a do-rag or they see me wearing a hat a certain way, they're like, they think I'm just the most ghettoest human in the world.
Wow.
I'm like, what?
Stereotype crazy.
Yeah, nah, it's super crazy.
You're a Yankee. But yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff out there, T. But it's a lot different out there, though.
Okay, and so what do you now that Juice answered? What do you think just being in the states that you face with on the daily that can be a distraction for your generation? There's so many young people that's distracted nowadays.
So look, you touched on this last time, but the girls still. Something else that I thought about though is I don't know how to put it, not comparison, but like, cause I'm 23 and I'm trying to start my own life and everything, but it's just a lot more expensive than how much it used to be for like your guys' generation or my mom's generation. So it's a little bit harder in that way, trying to elevate and I don't know, that type of facet of my life, trying to move out, but it's hard to find affordable spots, like stuff like that.
Okay. So that can be, it's young people that's crashing out over that because now it's so expensive. It's going to lead me to my next question because now they making decisions. Oh, I need to go hit this lick, or I need to go do this or flip that or sell this. So how do you stay focused? Being that you have this opportunity to do something bad that you have obviously a negative effect on your whole life. So it seemed like more people were gravitating to the quick fix, the fast now instead of. So how do you just go about making those choices?
Yeah. Well,
being that it's expensive and
yeah. Well, I've always been I'm a really cool guy. I've always done things the right way. So I never really steeped down to doing stuff like that. I've always had a good head on my shoulders about what job I have and all that good stuff. So
Okay.
for me, it's just about working hard, putting the time in and grinding, and having goals and have like a set out plan. Like for example, I'm about to go back to school.
Okay.
Get my degree and try to find better opportunities in that way. But yeah, man, that's what it is for me. Just work hard,
Okay.
stay on track, stay on the goal.
So the girls is the main distraction. You would say.
Yeah. You kind of mentioned it, like those decisions to make quick money. Like I don't know if you know, but something really, really big right now is gambling. Like sports betting. All my friends, like that's all they talk about now. They go to the casino and bet. Prize Picks and bet every basketball game, football game, and I'm not a gambler. I hate gambling. Yeah. I absolutely hate it. So it's like, man, like, oh, I just won $5K on this bet. It's like, man, like, so I feel like I'm missing out on extra money right now too. But it's just like, I for some reason I just can't do it because if I lose, I'm finna be sick. So,
but you look at it, T, like in California, it's so expensive. Like when we were kids, we were in a rush to get out the house. I can't wait till I turn 18. I'm moving out, and that way of thinking created so much debt with our generation. Because we hurry up and jumped out there and had to take out loans, get credit cards, and maxing out credit cards. My son has just turned 26, and he still stays with me. He has a great job, you know what I'm saying? He got his degree in marketing. He works for like Paramount somewhere or something. But it's so expensive to live right now, even with a great job and no kids and all that stuff. It still will be tough for him to go out there and just start his own, you know, without becoming, you know, a victim of debt. You know what I'm saying? Like just think about it. When we got to college, what's the first thing they give you? They give you those little, when we was younger, they would give you calling cards. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You could pay this, because cell phones wasn't big like that yet. So we had calling cards we could call home. Yeah. And we maxing those out. And they give you credit cards. And you max, because you want some gear, so you max that out. Now you $2,000, $4,000 in debt and have no income. You know what I'm saying? So.
And we didn't get on the phone after 7 to where the minutes was free.
Yeah, I had to wait for the minutes to be free. Hey, call me back after 9. Call me back after 9.
Real shit, the free minutes kick in.
That's why I ain't never had to do that.
Never did that.
Yeah, so back when the cell phones first came out, they had anytime minutes, and anytime minutes it was free during that time.
You run out during your other minute.
So from like 9 to like 5 the next morning was free. So your friend called you at 2, and you only had like probably 200 minutes on your phone.
Before they started charging.
Call me back after 9.
Try to save these minutes.
Save these minutes, but this is for like emergencies.
Yeah.
But yeah, now, man, I mean, it's so much. Our kids are actually benefiting by having, like, my situation, I didn't have a parent I can go move back in and, you know, stack my money and get it together. You know, these kids actually have parents that, you know, allow them to stay a little bit longer in the nest. And I do that with my son. As long as he's doing everything right and he's a good kid, he's taking care of business, stay as long as you need until you are able to get up on your own. There's no rush to you getting out there and struggling. I'm not going to throw you out there so you can sink or swim. I'm gonna help you swim.
Right.
We didn't have that. You know, we was either sink or swim, and you know, and because not me personally, because I was on scholarship and all that stuff, but you got a lot of kids that go out there on that sink or swim, and they spend the rest of the other half of their life trying to get out of debt. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a blessing if you have a house, you know, a family that will allow you to get on your feet before you go out there and stack your bread. You know, that take advantage of that. You're rushing to get out into debt. It's a whole bunch of stuff out there that you're not privy of knowing yet until you get out there and see it.
Right.
You take advantage of stuff like home cooked meals and being able to wash your clothes and you know what I'm saying, having cable and internet, you know,
I
stuff
first moved out back when I was young. I used to go to my mom's house and wash.
Yeah.
I ain't going to the laundry man. I'm gonna go wash for the free.
Everybody didn't have that though, you know what I'm saying? Like
true.
When I moved out, I already knew I'm on my own. And, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts. See, that's two different scenarios.
And then I had a kid when I was 18, so it was like I can't go home with a kid. So you know what I'm saying, I gotta figure it out.
Yeah. So
yeah, man, take advantage of it, man. Don't be in a rush to get out there in that world, man, because ain't nothing out there but bills.
I have a question for you. So I know you said that you're not in a rush to send your kid off or son off to struggle, or say that's what we're having. But how long? Like, when do you think it's too long?
Well, it's not necessarily. It's like a timing thing. So it ain't like he's just in the house and I'm cooking for him and I'm cleaning his clothes, and it ain't that. He still has bills to pay. He still has, you know, he has to pay his own car insurance. He's got to pay his car note. I make him pay the electric bill. So he's getting a taste of what it's gonna be like when he's on his own. I make sure, hey man, your room got to be look a certain way. Hey, you got to clean up behind yourself. So when he is prepared to go out there, he will be prepared, as opposed to just going out there and Man, I don't even know where. I know when we was kids, we didn't know where to even pay our gas bill and our light bill. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey man, we got these bills, man. How I'm calling on. Hey man, how do I pay?
We didn't know.
And there wasn't no internet where you could just pay it online. You had to go to the light company and pay your money. You know what I'm saying? So while he's there at during this time, he's seeing me do certain things. He's seeing me go to work, come home, making sure the dishes is clean, making sure the food is made, and that becomes his way of living. So when he goes out there or when he gets into a relationship with a girl and they go do their thing, he's not reliant on a female taking care of him and telling him what to do. He knows, I know how to cook, I know how to clean, I know how to wash, dishes, I know how to clean the house, I know how to take out the trash, So he will be independent once he's independent, as opposed to going out there and just like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So,
figure it out.
Yeah, so like I said, especially in the black community, we are quick to kick our kids out when they're 18. And because of that, our kids accumulate so much debt on trying to figure it out on their own. Mm-hmm. And it's a positive and a negative to that, because you do figure it out, like you're gonna figure it out. Yeah. It's just how you figure it out is the question. Do you take a penitentiary chance trying to figure it out? Do you max out your credit card trying to figure it out? Do you get 2 or 3 jobs and no time for yourself to figure it out? You know what I'm saying? So it's just how you figure it out. You're going to figure it out. Like any day that you wake up and have breath in them lungs, you're going to find a way to figure it out. We figure it out every day. Yeah. And the thing is, there's no right or wrong. There's no blueprint to it, because we all, figuring it out in our own way, And the only thing you can give your kids is the lessons that you've learned. Show them how you bumped your head so many times. Don't bump your head like me. I went through this. And sometimes the kids, they got to go bump their head to figure it out too. So, but at least you gave them the the path to take, and then it might not be their path, So for him, it's coming time for him to get on his own. But at least he can say, I stacked up this amount of money. My son passport is ridiculous, dog. Like,
you go everywhere.
Because he's lived with me, he's got a chance to travel the world.
See?
You know what I'm saying? He's got a chance to do a whole bunch of stuff that he's never, you know what I'm saying? He took advantage of,
Mm-hmm.
And like, man, my son told me the other day, no, not the other day, but like a couple of months ago, Dad, I'm about to go to Hong Kong. I want to reenact the cover of the Rush Hour. He's like, I'm going this weekend. I'm like, hey, dog, hey, man, maybe you need to be paying a little bit more rent. Hey, man, go enjoy that though, man. The fact that he's able to travel the world, man, and just, what I'm saying? These are things I wasn't privy to. I didn't get it, until I was a adult.
So we're trying to piece up to go to downtown LA.
Hey, don't let us go to Vegas.
Yeah, what?
Don't let us go to Vegas.
One room?
Vegas was like going to another country back in the day.
Yeah.
And this dude is going to Europe and Japan and Hong Kong and.
It's just so weird how you could feel like you can afford to do all that stuff, but not be able to take off from the home. Because I feel like I could do that too, but when it comes to like moving out on my own, I don't feel like I'm ready for it. Even though I have a solid job, work at hospital.
But if you think about it, you look at it like this though. Going on a vacation is a
Like a rare thing.
a short-term thing. Them bills when you move out is every month, and it don't stop, and they keep coming. You know what I'm saying? So that's a little bit more pressure. Man, look at this dude. Man, this dude went and found the smallest shirt he could find before he came up here, man. Look at this Big Slim.
Don't hate.
Big Slim, man, you looking good.
You got that UCLA on,
looking good, Gil.
Ooh.
What's
up with it? Man,
there you go.
Boss, man, come on, man. You don't gotta go say what's up, man. LA legend, bro.
There you go.
We got 2 LA legends in the house. Let them know. We out here. Let them know.
We got Bottoms and Sir Parker in the building. 2 All-Americans.
That's some names.
And here's wasted talent walking in.
I call him wasted.
He ain't gonna show his face.
What do you call him? What is he?
Wasted talent. 6'8", 210.
You're not bigger. With a 40.
6'7", 210. 40
Hey, Gil not thinking straight. His shirt too tight.
Hey, your girl put it on for me though.
Hey, Bottles, where you going?
I gotta go get cracking.
Hey,
I'll be back.
Hey, Hey,
Come on, Jordan.
cut to the Convo. This is how we
Cut to
go.
the
Wow.
Convo. Cut to the Convo. Sit down.
Yeah,
I'm about to go finish my workout. But I just came here to say what's up to my.
Them Kobe's?
Of course.
Oh.
Speaking of him, how you feel about Bam scoring 83?
Hey, but we already got that one.
It don't matter. You said it was weak. How you gonna say 83?
All them damn free
There you
throws.
go.
Get out.
It's 83 points still.
That's what I'm saying. I get it wasn't sexy, but it's 83 points.
That's what I said. I mean, you got to score. You still got to score 83
Exactly.
points.
And he broke the record for the
But-
most points in a quarter.
But I just say how he did
That
it.
was trash.
How he did it wasn't honorable though.
How do you tell a
You
nigga?
heard what he just said?
Huh?
I mean,
Tell him to put the people in the back.
just when the other team is helping you score 83 points, that's a little
Yeah,
different.
they fouling him in the
I
game.
hear y'all, but look, if any one of y'all would have did it, I would have celebrated.
No,
Yeah.
no. Like I said, he scored 83 points. If it was that easy, everybody'd be doing it. But at the same time, every one of Kobe points was needed.
But see, we be giving out caveats and stuff. It's 83. Just accept the 83.
No, but
I'm not
you know,
too
it's,
specific.
you know, it's different
mass
ways.
Narrative. Everybody's butt. It's no butt.
What was his
It's
field goal
83.
percentage?
It don't matter. He got 83.
See, you one of them.
Yes,
lot of
I am.
lot of buckets.
No, that's 83.
It's a lot of free
points.
A lot
throws.
of buckets.
I don't give a damn what it was. It's 83 points. What are you
So
talking about?
you obsessed with that.
I'm a realist. It's 83.
I'm still old school.
You obsessed with it.
David
The only thing that wasn't honorable was him being in the game.
63 and 3/4 is way more impressive than that.
Bro, it don't make him the GOAT or something.
No,
It's
I know
just-
that.
I said like 40 free throws is wild.
No, he made 36, but I mean,
Made 36 out of 43.
yeah, but I
Did
mean,
he hit 30 field goals though?
80 points.
Did he hit 30 field goals?
No, he
Come
shot.
talk to me if he did.
wait, but what?
30
Wait, where you going? That's why you trying to leave
I
on
got
that.
All I got to say, you know I'm old school. David Thompson shot 28 for 38 and had 73 points without three.
You can't trust
And
him.
he was 6'3". Google that
His
shit.
eyes puffy. He look like he got hit by Tommy Hitman Hearns. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hey, Gil.
Oh man, it's crazy. Wow. Hey, only a cut to the Convo, you get that.
A lot of
When
buckets.
Gil
still.
come in, it's gonna be something wild said.
Yeah. So you said y'all Gen Z, right?
I don't know
Gen
what
Z.
generation we are.
Gen Z.
I
Yep.
guess I'm 2000, so.
Yeah, he definitely Gen Z.
Yeah. Well, I got another question for y'all. We got the youth in here today, man. We got Gen Z in the barbershop right now. So we just conversing, chopping it up. Why? And maybe y'all, I want you guys to answer because this y'all group. I never seen why everybody smoke weed.
Me, I don't smoke weed. I never smoked in a day in my life, so I don't know. I can answer that question.
He said, well,
Yeah, I smoke so.
I want to know why.
Well, for me, I don't know. My family grew up, well, not grew up smoking, but I grew up in a household that smoked. So it's always been right there for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Nowadays, I use it to just, it helps me stay on track. It helps me like fortify my mind. Sometimes I feel weak. Sometimes I need that extra help of discipline, and that's what it gives me. It gives me that, you know, like get it done type thing for me. So that's why I smoke. To keep, I don't know, just to keep like cool. I'm cool
Yeah.
as it is, but like I said, it's real cool. For sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, man, I do not feel like going to work, or I do not feel like going to the gym, or I don't feel like doing so and so and so and so and so and so and so. So I'll do what I do, and then I'm ready to go. So that's how I
we
see
make you
it.
want to go to
I'm
work?
gonna I want Sir to address
Yeah.
that.
Oh, wow.
It does help me go to work for sure. For sure it does. I'll be like, man, I do not feel like going. I fuck around and want to call off, but then it's like, waste my time. Oh my God. And then I'll do what I do, and I'm like, all right, let's get it done. Let's just go do it. Let's go.
Oh, wow.
What
That's-
you
that's
gotta
how
say
I
that?
work.
Yes, sir. I want you to address
That's
that.
how
I mean, just what you.
Well, I mean, me personally, I've never smoked a day in my life. I never drank a day in my life. That just wasn't for me. I grew up in a household where I had, parents that abused heavier drugs. So I saw the outcome of what could happen if I was to even, I'm not gonna be arrogant enough to think I'm gonna be the person that could beat it. So I just stay away from it altogether, And I've never been a person that wanted anything to have control of me other than me and my decisions other than me. So that's, why I don't do it. And then I don't want my kids to do it, so I can't tell my kids to don't do something that I'm doing. So I gotta always emulate what I want my kids to do, for the most part.
I definitely feel like that's how it works. I don't think you, like, I don't think you could tell someone to not do it if
And you
you're
do
doing
it.
it.
And I got a homeboy who, I won't say his name, but his daughter plays soccer at UCLA. She's one of the top soccer players in the country. His daughter, he got another daughter that's like 14 years old. She's the number one 14-year-old player in the country. Don Staley just offered her the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, and he got another son that plays football, and he has some issues with his son that started smoking. And I'm talking to him about it, and he was like, well, he sees his mom and his grandparents smoke, and they're all successful. So you can't tell him smoking weed is gonna lead to not being successful when he sees it in the household that you can smoke weed and still be successful. So he's like, that was something I had to come at it a whole different way with it. Like, does that align with what you're trying to do? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know,
That's deep.
yeah, it's when you see somebody that does it, and I would say does it and doesn't abuse it. You know, like he said, he's a social smoker. You know, so I mean, I guess there's ways to do it, but to have that type of energy when your wife is a former WNBA player and you're a former NFL player, and you've created all these little kids that are following in your footsteps, somebody gonna take some of them bad habits too. Mm-hmm. So you know, like I said, his son has seen his mother do it, has seen his grandparents do it, and they all own houses and businesses and corporations, and you know what I'm saying. His mother played in the WNBA, and it's like, how could you tell him weed is bad for you? You know what I'm saying? But that's just, for me, like I said, personally, it's just something I never wanted to do. I never even been curious about it. Like,
Yeah.
never, like, because I've seen people do it, and I see how out of control they can be, and my body chemicals might not agree with weed. You know what I'm saying? It might open up the gates to something bigger. So to prevent that from even happening, I just stay away from it altogether.
So do you feel that you can't function without it?
Nah, definitely. That's not how I meant to put it.
No. I'm just asking.
But people, that's how people feel though. Like, I got homies who can't do anything without smoking. Like, we can't play basketball without smoking. We can't go to the mall without smoking. They can't go out anywhere without smoking. They just can't function without hitting the blunt first. And since I don't smoke, I have to sit there and wait until they're done smoking for us to do everything. I'm just standing there like.
But some of that sounds like self-esteem issues. Like,
Yeah.
I have to smoke in order to have this courage about
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I know their stories. I'm just saying that sounds like I have to do this in order to do this. When I just been able to just get up on my own too, and if I want to do something, I did it. And if I didn't, I didn't want to. And if I made if I made a mistake, I can't blame nobody but me. I can't say, man, I was on that, I smoked that weed, or I was on that drink last night. I don't remember what I never been wanted to be a person who didn't remember having fun.
Yeah.
Man, I was toe up last night, man. I don't remember what happened.
That's facts.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
This is a good topic because it's so often. It's people that can't function without it and think, but it's been medically proven that I don't think it's good for you.
With this new,
Probably not, but I mean, a lot of.
Because you had to start, so you had to be doing something before that. You were sober minded. I mean, you wasn't getting high. So how was you when you didn't smoke?
I don't use it to
Yeah.
like what you were saying. I don't use it to like do everything in life. I use it as a tool to help me stay. Like, it sounds stupid because it.
No, I'm listening. Oh.
In theory, it doesn't make you stay focused. It would make you, be high, I guess. But you can use it as a tool to stay disciplined and like make you stay on track with what you want to do.
Well, I can see what you mean by that, because it's supposed to slow you down, and when it slows you down, you're able to
think clearly.
Yeah,
in a way.
or you're able to zone in on what you're trying to do. So I had a homegirl who went through, she was going through school to be an RN, and she smoked to study for her test, and
it keep you.
And it kept her.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she said. But this new weed they have nowadays, dog, I don't even know what y'all smoking these days. I mean, it's different than in the '70s where it was just marijuana. Like, y'all have all these different strands and then all this chemical induced weed. And that can't be healthy for you because everything is so damn.
Oh no, it's true. It's not the healthiest thing. Like in high school, for me growing up, the big thing was like wax pens and
What school you went to?
Lakewood.
Lakewood, okay.
Yeah. Lakewood and Mayfair and Sarah. I went to a few high schools.
And that's going straight into your system.
Yeah,
Lakewood,
so,
Mayfair.
like growing up, it was like
What school did you go to?
Lakewood.
Oh, okay.
Well, I went to a few high schools. I went to Lakewood.
How old are
Sarah,
you?
23.
Oh, okay.
Young buck.
So
40 years older than you. That's a damn shame.
you still can dunk though.
Hey.
There you go. But yeah, well,
Hey,
actually,
hey, look at that. Gil walking around here with his arms just staying flexed. Tell me, look at Gil,
I'm trying to be
man.
like you.
Nah, man.
That's gonna take a long time. You
trying
got
to be
that
like-
8-pack down.
I'm trying to be like
got
you
the
when I'm,
8-pack?
man. I'm working. Working.
Put you back into some pads.
Shit. Man. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
what was I saying? Oh, in high school, yeah.
23, Lakewood.
The wax pens.
The wax pens, yeah, those could be seen as not as healthy.
Those are really bad for you.
For sure, yeah, that's why I stopped doing those because those are like man-made. You don't know what exactly they're putting into the oil. It's like THC oil, but a whole bunch of other shit in it. You know?
But that's how they cater to you guys. They made it look cool to smoke.
Yeah, that's how it was.
So everybody
in high
walking around with the
school.
little vapes and everybody. You got coaches smoking on the field with kids because they don't consider it to be
Bad, yeah, a lot of
bad.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Because it smell like bubble gum.
It is crazy. Like high school nowadays is like that.
Yeah,
Like,
for real.
You can low key openly walk around with stuff like that.
Yeah.
Low key, and like no one to tell you nothing. It's wild. But yeah, that's why I switched to. I do try to keep it as healthy as it could get. I just do tree. But yeah, I use it to stay on track for real. Not just to do everything in life. I don't let it like dictate me. But it definitely does like help me in ways where I do need help. I need to stay disciplined.
But at the same time, you can do everything that you want to do without it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just harder. Like the other day.
Let that be known so they won't be thinking that you got to get high to stay focused.
Like the other day, actually, I don't want to tell you. Never mind.
You want to hear, see? Come on, man.
We family.
Yeah. He's real life. Yeah.
Somebody need to hear that.
Yeah.
Somebody out there need to hear that story. Nah.
All right. So it was because of my lunchtime. So sometimes I go do what I do on my lunchtime.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. To stay, for me, in the game. Stay in the game. Finish the next half, you know.
Yeah.
One day I had a member who had went off on me because I be a cashier sometimes at my job. Sometimes I assist, sometimes I make the job look cool. Sometimes I make the boxes look cool. Member went off on me because I had to switch out with another cashier, and I guess we were taking too long. Sometimes the members are like a little feisty when they're ready to go or whatever. And dude turned up on me, and I forgot like exactly like what was said, but some disrespect was said, and it was like time for me to go to lunch type shit. So I finished counting out, did what I did, and I was like upset, but I left, and oh damn, I'm already like missing key points of the story.
We listening?
I'm trying to remember how it went, but I low-key already forgot some stuff. So,
That's the weed.
That's that way.
And you 23. Talking like you 63.
really, I'm just not trying to
see
say
now?
But the moral to the story, you was able to not take it there with him because you were in that state.
I was about to go get in and say I was thinking of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's the moral of the story though.
Yeah.
Do you remember the moral of the story?
Okay.
So what do you think that you can do to alleviate the marijuana and be able to do those things without the marijuana? And like staying in the game and like not being
It's so weird
combative.
because it's completely a choice thing. As I say, it
You
doesn't.
think so?
It doesn't, I promise it is, or it doesn't sound like it. And whoever you talk to, it's never gonna sound like it. But I don't have to smoke to go to work or get through it. Like I said, it just helps get through it. It just helps.
But I'm saying, even with that, what can help get through it that's not the weed?
Just staying disciplined.
Just knowing you have to do it.
Just knowing that you have to do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just knowing that you have to do it. Because it's going to get done regardless.
And the weed just makes it
To
easier
where-
to do it? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I understand.
Exactly like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
either way, it's going to get done.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just whether you want to do it.
You're gonna do it high or you're
don't
gonna do
wanna
it sober.
Exactly. That's low-key exactly how it is.
Okay.
You know, you have 4 more hours left. Of course, I don't want to do it. You know, I'm ready to go home right now, but I know I need that money. I know I
So
need
what makes it your choice if you're gonna do it regardless? Because you said it's a choice. So what makes you choose to do it if you said you're gonna get it done regardless? What makes you choose to do it? What makes you choose to do it?
Makes it easier.
Yeah, to make it easier to want to do it.
But I'm saying if you could do it without it. So what makes it hard when you're not
The
doing it?
time, like I feel like I start paying attention to time more. I'm a kind person. I'm a cool person, so I don't go at people.
Yeah.
Of course not, but it makes me deal with people a lot easier. It makes me a lot more patient with people, and I work at a job where I'm dealing with hundreds of thousands.
It's
of
customer
people a day,
service, yeah.
You know, so and I'm not saying that they all are rude or whatever, but it just helps me
Yeah, no
stay
doubt.
cool with everything.
Man, you gotta halfway be high to deal with a lot of these people in this world.
And again, no, I'm not saying I have to be high.
Yeah,
to
no, I'm
deal
just playing
these
with you.
people, but it definitely makes it easier. It makes the process a little bit easier, man. Like
He just trimmed a little bit off the top.
I don't know.
I'm gonna slowly get it down. Gotta slowly get it down, man.
Yeah, I don't feel like it runs me. It definitely sounds like it saying it out loud, and I already know because I've talked to people about this, and always, whenever you're talking about it, it's always gonna sound like an addiction. It's never gonna not sound like that. But yeah, I use it as a tool, man. A tool to keep me like focused. And it wasn't always like that when I first started. You know, I was doing it purely of recreational use, but now you can use it as a tool to keep you disciplined. So that's how I use it.
You don't think you can try without? Just to see? Since you said to keep you focused, you don't think you're capable of trying to focus without the use of that?
Go ahead, I'm on the way right
Yeah,
now.
I could. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
Go
not
ahead
saying
and walk.
that I
I'm on the way
can't
right
do it.
now.
No, I know.
I'm saying I'd rather it be like that. I'm not saying that I can't. I'm saying that I'd rather me want to be at work. You know, I'd rather not want to be miserable. And yeah, I could like just will it, not don't be upset at work. But you know, that's a little bit harder than that's harder than just saying it. You know.
So why not try it though?
Because it's not that I don't try it. Every day I work, I'm sober throughout the whole day until I get. So I ain't trying to.
So look, you see how it turned into a habit though. It's naturally turned into a habit.
It's literally a habit, bro. Like people, they don't even realize that they're in like this.
Like a limbo.
Like they just.
But I understand what you're saying too. He's
it.
saying that it's not a habit for him because he can do it. It's just certain days he choose not to have to deal with it.
No,
So
I recognize that as a habit, but I'm saying I know that I could do it without. I just rather not.
yeah, I'm saying you'd rather not. Some days
rather-
you might want to. Some days.
Yeah, like I'd rather go to work at the start of the day at 100%, ready to finish the day. You feel me? Rather than going to work at 60%, kind of like fuck, trying to get through the day. You know, that's just how I am. You know, now I could do it like that, but I'd just rather not. I'd rather make it easier for myself to do what I got to do and get back home. That's just how.
So hitting the blunt before work just make the day go by smoother.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of homies like that. I had a homie who just got he in bed sick right now. He's like, dude, I ain't smoking a week and I'm sick.
See, I think you
See,
Like
think
he like
it's an
bro,
illusion.
I can't.
Well, it's also
I can't function.
unless you really, I know some people was prescribed it.
Yeah.
But
it could be a mental illusion that I'm making for myself. But either way, if I'm doing that, though, why would I not want to do that? To make it easier for me.
it's just like some people do that with alcohol,
Yeah.
but physically it's not good.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
so they think it's a
exactly,
stimulant.
So that's why I wouldn't want to do it because it's not good for you.
Well, chemically, it's chemically doing something to you, because you have to, your body is chasing those endorphins and stuff that you had before. I knew last time I did it when I went to work, I feel like this, so I need to feel like that again so I can get through work. So it becomes, like you said, it becomes more of a habit than a practice, or than I'm just trying to get through it.
And what's the difference between the habit and the practice? What's the?
Well, I mean, it just depends on how you look at it. it's not very much of a difference between a habit and a practice, because your practice becomes your habits, and your habits are derived from your practices. So one could lead to something bigger. Right now, you're just doing it to make it through work. You know, as time goes on, you're like, well, it worked for me at work. I might as well try to do it when I'm trying to get through this court case, or trying to get through this, you know, through the studying break, or you know what I'm saying? So you start using it. Anything that you, like we said in moderations, you know, anything is cool, but at the same time, anything that is abused is going to take a turn for the worse. You know what I'm saying? So what he's saying is like what we were saying, you know, especially because we don't do it, is try to find something else naturally that can give you the same delight or the same joy or the same calmness to get through your situation, as opposed to always relying on, well, at least I know if things is like this, I can always do this. You know what I'm saying?
So I have a question for you guys. You say you were ex-NFL player?
Yeah, I played.
Okay, so what did you do to want to stay in that mentality, besides thinking of like how much money you're going to get paid? What did you do to keep focused and always like want to go to work, want to elevate yourself?
Well, football for me was something I had been doing since I was like 7 years old. So it was more like a norm for me. It was my foundation. So it didn't take much for me to get into football mode, because it's like it took more of a toll on me to not be playing football again.
I mean, when you're working out.
Yeah, so I mean, I knew
it's still something you love to.
Well, mine was the fear. Mine was the fear of failure and disappointment. So like, especially when you get to that level, if you're not doing this, and this, you're not gonna be here. So the fear of failing and going back home to LA and letting everybody down was what kept me working hard. It wasn't like I need to get on a steroid, or I need to, you know what I'm saying, I need to take a difference. Yeah, it was more of, hey man, I can't go back to that. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know where I come from, and I didn't want to go back to that. Especially when you've been at the highest of the high, and they go from the low. It's already hard enough to transition after your career is over, let alone your career being cut short and going back to where you came from, and you don't have nothing to show for, you know, all those achievements. So yeah, it was nothing I feel like I had to do extra mentally to get myself prepared. You know, you had tough days that you didn't feel like working out, but you also knew it was a necessary evil. Like, this comes with what I'll do. And if I want to be this is what I have to do. And that's what I teach my kids. If you want to be this, your habits should always reflect what you want to be. So if you're saying I want to be an engineer, does smoking weed align with you being an engineer? Like, how does that help you become that? And if it don't, then you get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So if anything my kid does, how does playing this video game up until 2 a.m. help you wake up at 6 a.m. and go run your laps? It don't. So that means you shouldn't be doing it. Everything that you do, if you say you want to become something, your habits and your practices should be in line with what you want to become. I'm not saying just be a straight robot, but at the same time, if this is your goal and you want to be the best at it, which we all want to be the best at what we do, we're going to do things to make us the best at what we do. We're not going to do things that counteract what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Even though you think that the weed is helping you get through the day, it's also slowing you down, and you might not even be aware of your surroundings because you're so tuned into that, because you're on that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we're given a lot of God-given instincts and the God-given abilities that we don't need an outside source to sharpen that, because you don't even know that. Like I said, you may be thinking I'm zoned into work because I'm on this weed, but you don't even see somebody is robbing the store right there because you were zoned in
to work. You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and when you're not on that weed, you kind of have a higher sense of urgency and sense of what's your surroundings, and just because you're not so zoned in, something don't have you zoned in. You know what I'm saying? So you got to think of it like that. Sometimes when you're natural your natural instincts take over as opposed to your chemical instinct making you do one thing. It's like being, like how they say autistic kids are very good at one particular thing, but they struggle with everything else. That's the same thing as being on weed. That weed's gonna have you good at one particular job, but you're gonna struggle with everything else. See, I got Miss Boy's blowing me up, man.
That's good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Hey, cut to the Convo, man. We got Gen Z here. It's about that time, man. Sir Parker just dropped a gang of knowledge and positivity. We thank Sheed and my boy Juice, but man, they in the shop here, man, for asking those questions. This is our youth, man. We gotta take to our youth, man. We thank Sir, man. Man, y'all gotta tune in if y'all missed a great conversation, great advice, great taste, great questions from we are here for Gen Z. They need us and we need them. And
I'll see y'all next week.
Yep, next week, sir. And man, we here, Cut to the Convo, man. Y'all have to tune in. We're here every Friday. We have some good conversations there. If you missed it, go back and log on, man. At Cut to the Convo on YouTube, at Cut to the Convo on Instagram. And y'all should know the slogan by now, man. Cut to the Convo, where conversations cut deep, where the script is unscripted, live and uncut. And we'll see you guys next week. Tune in from 10 a.m. to 12. Y'all have a blessed weekend and a good rest of your